Good morning. This is Beachbody Coach Katie with another helpful tip about meal planning, menu planning to help you through your day. Um, this is real, people. This is completely real. It's 5:15 and I just woke up. And every day when I wake up, my alarm is on my phone. When my phone goes off, it usually takes me a few minutes to kind of get settled and get going. So I always pick up the phone after it answers. I click OK on the alarm, and then I will either go through my Facebook wall and check my emails. And sometimes, if I really am having a hard time getting up, I'll go to my blogger account and go through my not my blogger, sorry, my reader account through Google and read through it and see what's going on in the world. My blogs. Today, I just looked through Facebook and I looked through emails, and I'm glad I did because in my Facebook account, Christina Sullins, who is also a Beachbody coach, who is a fabulous, awesome instructor for Turbo Kick, she had posted a video to her wall about Chalene Johnson, who is, of course, the fabulous lady that created Turbo Kick and Turbo Jams and Turbo Fire and Chalene Extreme and every workout that I totally do and believe in. And she was talking about tips of how to be really helpful to other people and to make your business succeed. So one thing that I want to talk about today is menu planning. I didn't menu plan for a long time, had the baby, and knew that I had to do something different in order to change it. And my problem seemed to be that I was snacking all the time, but not snacking on good things, and then it would be way too close to a meal. So I was a teacher for 6 years, and I'd come home from school and my husband wasn't coming home from work yet, but I would be super hungry. So what would I do? I would go a lot of times look in the refrigerator and see what was left over, what I could grab fast and eat to kind of contain me until he would come home like 6:30, 7 o'clock, and that just wasn't working. And I wasn't very accountable for the calories I was putting in my body because that kind of stuff never counted in my head because it wasn't something that I was really eating. It was just sort of a snack, on the side. So I started to journal everything down, and sometimes as crazy as that sounds, and some people think, oh, I know what I eat, I don't need to do that. You do, because it really keeps you accountable. So every day I track what I eat, and then what I really, really have done that has helped me be successful is on Sundays I plan out what I'm going to eat, what day. And that's not to say that you have to be, completely stuck to this, but it really helps you be accountable. And you can tell from early in the week if your target is to have 1,450 calories in a day. If you're writing this down at the beginning of the week, it's going to help you be accountable for what you're eating. So I could put down on my chart, and I just rip it out of a piece of notebook, rip out a piece of notebook paper out of a notebook. It's nothing fancy, and I just draw lines up and down like a big tic-tac-toe board. But it would be like 4 down and 7 across, or 7 down and 4 across, or five across. Sorry. So you would have like Sunday breakfast 7 a.m. Shakeology, snack 10 a.m. nectarine, lunch 12:30, egg whites with chopped up zucchini, green onions, salsa, and black beans, half a cup of black beans. Snack for the PM, 3 o'clock, 20 raw almonds, and dinner a piece of tandoori chicken with, um, you know, uh, okra and half a cup of rice, whatever it is that you're eating. And you're counting calories for everything. And the really nice thing about Turbo Fire is that Chalene Johnson gives you in the back a really thick, she gives you this binder for journaling. And in the back, she gives you helpful pieces of like calories. So, sometimes you're journaling and you're like, well, I don't really know a cup of strawberries. I don't know how many calories that is, and sometimes it's not always accurate. So you look in the back, she gives you exactly the calorie count for a cup of strawberries or half a cup, and then you just multiply it or divide it by what you need. So making that meal chart keeps you accountable, helps you to really focus on what you need to eat and what you shouldn't be eating. And honestly, there are still times in my day. Yesterday it happened. My husband came home late. My son was having an allergic reaction to something. He was really whiny. His eyes were puffy and red. Everything. It was just a crazy day. And in the afternoon, I was like, "Oh, I want something to eat." want something different. I don't want to just eat something that I should eat. And I went in that refrigerator and I saw a piece of pizza and I was like, do not do it. Do not do it. It is not worth it. Stick to your plan because that extra, 100, 200 calories that you might consume is going to hurt you at the end of the week because if it just, it triggers. So if you do that today, you might do it again tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow. And Katie, it's really not worth it. Eat the almonds and drink some water and you're going to be fine. And I was. I got past it. I kept busy with the baby, the 19-month-old. And then before I knew it, it was time to eat dinner and get the baby to bed. So you have to overcome and you have to eat to live rather than live to eat, which is definitely how I lived before. So like, think about your food choices. It's not to say that there's never time for us, a treat. There's always time for treats. I always give myself one treat once a week, whether it be, a snack after dinner on Sunday night. That's something not perfectly healthy, or whether it's a, Saturday night dinner treat, whatever it is, you have to treat yourself in order to keep yourself sane and to keep yourself um, focused on the goal ahead. Have a great day. We'll talk to you soon.